Don't worry, I have not been assassinated by Defender of the Faith. But the Defender of the Faith was... No, actually, let's not go there. Alright. Back with it. We got our military access to Hungary. We need to march through there. Ensure that Moldavia's capital falls. Can't get complacent about the actual Polish troops, though. Still, our numbers are a little wrecked. They only restore half as quickly, even in vassal lands. At least we got this, so we can march on Warsaw. Not that we have many infantry, but that's fine. If you're ever going to join my army, make sure you're a member of the artillery regiments. Or if you are truly the noblest of the Yuan Shaos, you can take to the horseback. Our cavalry brigades are few, but they are elite. These guys, good, they're ready. And they're giving us just a little bit of attrition, not much. Half of you make your way up, please, to Lika. The other half of you, how are you meant to say Lika? Must be some kind of Croatian tongue, but part of me wants to say it almost Japanese, like Arika. Mill points, Jake, yep, they're pretty high. 25 is a good one. We get +1 morale, don't we? No, that's 26. What is 25 then? There's an easy way to find out. Artillery fire. Yep, I want that. Jeez, these guys don't stop. Alright, tell you what then. Instead of taking the route I just told you to take, through Lika, not Lika, head up to Moldavia's capital. Right, you're not stopping there, are you? You want to wipe us out in Niederlaus? To be honest, you probably are in with a good chance. So let's make our way to the hills of Bohemia, where we can feel vaguely safe. Jeez, force marching after us? He's keen, isn't he? Listen, buddy, it's just one province. It was never yours to begin with. I don't think I'm asking the world here. Jake, I like the fact that you picked two... let me try and read this one. OIF MP. DDR Jake, I like the fact that you picked to 2 sledgehammers of the HRE, to the eating of it itself, to your cup. You know, whilst the words might not make sense to me, I can feel the spirit of what you're trying to say, so thank you. Okay, this battle doesn't look so hot. But Austria will join in. Heck, well, let's just go all out. Bring it on. Oh, whoa, okay. Unpleasant. Don't know what stack that was, but a wipe is a wipe. Come on, Austria, it's all on you. Our cannons are falling on the front row here, we need backup. Mayday, mayday! Okay, again, if you just give us that one province, nobody gets hurt. Jake, doesn't Lithuania want any trade power? Trouble with Lithuania is they would just join the Moldavian war. Plus we're running out of people to liberate trade power from. And there we go. So we did lose a stack. It was probably a 20-20. But it means that we have another excuse to make yet more men. And we're going to need a lot of men when it comes to fighting France, at least. Another 80,000 should do us. I know people get so excited at the prospect of me recruiting more troops and further denying use of the army builder. The army builder is faster, yes, but If you want to save money, do it this way. And yes, even though I have 36,000 ducats, I want to save more money. It's reasons like this which is why I build such big, stable, and prosperous empires. Let's not pay attention to Karaman as we say that, they may take offense. I missed one. Here. Jake, why don't you set the army builder to use one province at a time? Background sculpt, that's the kind of thinking we need more of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, one province. See? It's as easy as that. Thank you very much. That'll help us out big time. Alright, Poland, it's been fun, and you still don't want to give up, but only slightly. You will change your tune if I start spreading out across your land. That's odd. You weren't an even stack. Oh well, that's fine by me. We'll make you even less even. Naturally kill a few more men. Even in large nations, spreading out will help. You'll get that extra occupied and besieged provinces bonus, making them more likely to want to peace out with you. And it was just one province. Was it really that hard? Just to be sure, it's the only province here in the German region that we're interested in. This province of Neumark. Sometimes the colour can be a little off-putting, so I just want to make sure this is all not part of the German region. No, that's Croatian. Good. Now let's hope we never have to fight each other again. Allied with Muscovy, the Palatinate, Livonian Order. The Palatinate I can probably get through other alliances anyway. So just give Neumark to Brandenburg. It's a little bit of aggressive expansion, but I don't think anyone's going to care that much. I could, of course, just return it for no aggressive expansion. Nah, we'll just take it. Now we only need Lithuania out of the war. Which, we'll just give them some trade power, I think. Let's get all the rest of these ragtag troops back home in time for Christmas. However, to get in getting Lithuania out of the war, I need to first make our peace with our good friends Moldavia. They seem to be taking their time here, unfortunately. Everyone in Europe loves defensive ideas. We should prep ourselves with a bit of trade power to throw away. Catherine seems to be fine. Austria love us plenty. Let's not tie up our diplomats anymore. I think we're just going to have to embrace high piety with all these wars we're fighting. It's just the way it's going. Come now, Moldavia. Time to fall. Don't make me assault that. Ugh, disgusting. No more games. If you don't fall this next turn, it's assault time for you. You've been warned. Jake Miltech? Not yet. Gotta be miserly. That was simple. I'm taking your money as well, though. Actually, can we give Bessarabia to Karaman? It is part of the Constantinople trade node, after all. No, I need to be at peace here for just a sec. Ah, well. It does tempt me. It really tempts me. Oh, I can't give it to them anyway. Oh well. I don't think we'll return it, we'll just give it. It's not much aggressive expansion, and it's free. And let's get rid of that Lithuanian pain in the bum. Done and done right. Alright, just the annexation of Syria left and we are done. Or Styria, rather. Let's get our friends Lithuania out of this war by giving them good old Caffin trade power. And now we have 100% on Styria and they can be annexed. We'll swiftly sell the land to Austria, they will buy it because it's cored. And everybody lives happily ever after. This side of the western side, sorry, the eastern side of the German region is now secure. Still need to deal with you, however. We could take that opportunity to remove these Bohemian, well, the Bohemian corridor from nearby, and in fact all of them, because it's going to cost me dearly. Seton has to fall next, but yeah, all in due time, as usual. Total annexation. Some people might not like it, but some people can just deal with it. I showed the army ledger recently, let's not bring it up again. Alright, welcome back, Coalition. I felt a bit uncomfortable without you around. Ain't easy being this much of a Rajput Reicher. Right, hopefully that does defect. Because I don't want Metz. I should never have taken it. I just got carried away. Now with everything sold, what about you? Yep, you'll take it. You got nationalism though. There was no nationalism on it when I had it. That's a pity. I thought Jake was Sunni. I am Sunni. And Karaman have cored everything. There is still land that we need back, but that's a wee bit away. Alright, so what is next? The answer is Pomerania is up next. Hamburg will get involved, as will Gelre. Hamburg, we can't really annex them because they have two provinces and I want to give both of them to Brandenburg. At least Brandenburg now have all their cores back. But Bohemia will get involved in the war, which is very good for us. We can make them revoke all those blasted cores. Gelre, however. What do we do with Gelre? Maybe I should fight Oldenburg instead. That way... That way we can give land to Brandenburg, including Lübeck. And I do need Holstein because it's the very tip of the German region. But I think it's important that we make Bohemia give up those cores first. So let's do Pomerania. Now, just to be clear, I don't plan on annexing Bohemia here. I just want them to give up some of their cores. Yeah, their cores. Bohemia, Hamburg, and Gelre, get to work. I don't need to be at peace for anything else. Jake, do you think you'll have Germany dealt with by 1750? It's possible. I do want to one-tag it, so I'll be integrating all of these vassals. The plan is to have Germany one-tagged as Nagur. Karaman will have all this land and look lovely. I know they look anything but lovely and have done so for the whole time. India, I don't really care about, and I'll need to snipe the silk provinces that still remain here in China and Indochina. I also need the Cape. Sorry, I've got the Cape. I also need London and Ottawa. And I need Canton, I believe, is the province. Alright, there's more land to polish off, so get polishing. These kinds of wars feel the most sad because it's just like beating a dead baby. There's nothing it can do to fight back. And you should feel bad for what you're doing. It's odd though, why can't I privateer the English Channel? Should be in range. Oh, it's called the North Sea, isn't it? No, no, wrong one. Wrong one. Abandoned ship. English Channel. That's more like it. We can enjoy permanent PP so long as everything remains the way it is. Probably won't, but... Jake is a giant Oirat reformed. No. So their troops will be dirt. We do need to fight the Oirat eventually. We need Kujand. I am very impressed with Giant Oirat, though. I really don't want to hurt them. They've fairly changed the face of history. Novgorod, unfortunately, not so hot. Right, France are a little low on friends. I get the feeling that we should maybe be delving into them for a bit. Now, the issue here is that I need to get a lot of land for Trier. Well, specifically, I need to finish off the German region for Trier. Well, which of these aren't their cores? Okay, only 3 of those aren't their cores. 8, 8, and 7. So that's fine, they can take it. We'll be fighting France and taking all that land, probably nothing else. And I'm feeling a bit frisky, so maybe we'll do France after this. Maybe end the stream with a big war. But a big war needs a lot of men. Well, we're over force limit already. Not that we can't afford it. Jake, Gelre has exactly 1 German province, yeah. Yeah, we'll deal with Osnabrück in time. We still need to chew our way through this area. Right, they've got 24, but we can fight them with Tech 25. Jake, remember the troops in the Cape? Nope. They gone, man. They long gone. Remember the boats on the Cape, though? That's something I could get behind. Gelre! Alright, we need to add this to the trade company so that we no longer get the malices for wrong religion and wrong culture. It's one of the best things about trade companies. Well, there are lots of great things about trade companies. They're just all round fantastic. Okay, so Bohemia have been ravaged. So we're going to make them revoke cores on, well, everything really. All of that. Why can't I make them revoke this core? It's Bavarian. Is it because Austria didn't core it yet? I know I can't do heirs and Bohemia, they're your culture. Why can't I revoke your core on Newmark either? Oh, I can, but not on Niederbayern. That is odd. I don't like that. Well, we'll force you to give that up. The rest of your stuff I don't really care about, and we'll take your money and your war reparations. Nothing else really matters. That'll make you slightly cheaper to deal with later on. That didn't cost me anything. Why not? That should have cost me 100 Diplo power, but it didn't with imperialism. This game, man. Nobody knows what's going on. Jake, your new troops are done. Thank you. Everybody's getting shipped over. Jake, there's one German province in the Alps that France has too. What, this one here? Oh, two in fact. We'll deal with those. I don't think it's going to be too hard. Right, Gelra's not a problem, but Hamburg will be. And I won't be able to annex Pomerania unless I deal with Gelra as well. Which means I need to get through there. Oh, what a pain. At least they want me there. Actually, you guys not want out of this war? You're currently being besieged quite badly. Well, if not, we'll just have to help out. Some of these sieges taking a while. Is there a march? Heavens, yes, there's a march. Oh, that's painful. And we're going to have to come back and siege it a second time, because the only thing we can get out of this is Lomberg. They're getting there with their coring, but they could be doing better. The diplomatic... Oh, no, Czech nationalism. There we go, Diplomatic Defense Act of Bavaria isn't helping matters. Part of my problem is not having enough vassals to deal with all this coring. Having a few big ones really hammers it down a bit. But we've almost finished the area, so it would seem a bit foolhardy to do any more. Besides, Trier have not yet been pulling their weight. I don't think aggressive expansion is too much of a problem right now. Nah, we're fine. Lengthy truces are keeping people out of our hair. I just want Gelra out of this war. There we go. I really think that if I did that on an autosave, I could have gotten all 3 missionaries on one province. But I haven't tried it. Maybe somebody else can. Don't leave me to do all the work. Alright, Hamburg. One's down. One's all we ever needed. Of course. Oh, I had a truce with Spain, so insulting them didn't actually help. Insulting Portugal, on the other hand, pow, we're over our PP. That's more like it. Oh, we lost some cannons there. Let's back them up. Come on, 21's a good chance. Not good enough. Bear in mind that's a march on a level 5 fort. I don't fancy assaulting that anytime soon. Fighting Baden means fighting Sweden. Fighting Pomerania means fighting Poland again. Unless Poland are so badly hurt that they don't want to do it. Nah, they're fine. However, I could fight Bavaria. And that would bring in the Palatinate. Also Savoy, but nah, Savoy. If I annexed Bavaria, they would lose their Diplomatic Defense Act, which would stop some of these from being so hard for you to core. Czech nationalism. Poor Austria. I was planning on feeding them a lot more, but they really suck at coring. Perhaps they're greedy and want more than 0 stability. That said, we're almost done with the German region. Whatever else needs to be done can just be fed to Trier. Yeah, I mean Trier can get the Palatinate. Might as well just give them all this land. I'll integrate it and just sell off the extra trimmings. Yeah, let's chew them up. Shame about the Savoyards. We can get access from here and deal with them most accordingly. Jake, do you know how assaults work? I mean the mechanics behind it. Not intimately. But if I'm going to assault a province, I want 20-to-1 odds multiplied by their fort defense level. So let's take Hamburg, for example. A garrison of 4,000, so I would want 80,000 to assault it. Times that. So I would want hundreds of thousands to siege that up. With a breach, I'd drop it down to 10-to-1. But these are just... This isn't exactly cooking by the book. Let's eliminate you, and then... everybody gets home. Let's get that one province out of you if you ever want to give it up. Marches are horrible. Jake, how are you going to convert Brandenburgian lands? I have religious. One issue will be this one province, but we can always build a cathedral on it. Only France is in the coalition against us. What a joke. You know, I could just outright annex you. Maybe it's high time I cored something myself. Is that even within my coring range? Oh well, it'll be a bit tricky. I just said I'd give that to Brandenburg. Might be a little tricky to annex you now. Oh well, one will do. And all your money, naturally. I'll be coming back for the rest. It's nice not to have the aggressive expansion from taking land inside the HRE. Also, isn't our inflation a bit high from taking all this money? Money that I don't even need? Shame we don't have a guy to reduce it. And I quite like having my tech. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so didn't I just say let's go to war with the French? Well, we'll deal with the current war we have going on for now. First and foremost. Glorious. The power of half-decent artillery. Run all you want, it won't be far or fast enough. How about some level 3 buildings to reduce inflation? Do you realize how pointless that would be? The answer is very. You would need one of those counting houses in every single province to reduce your inflation by 0.1 per year. Oh dear, that is most concerning. What are all our troops doing over there? Are they telling us that we should be attacking? What I should be doing is getting my troops into position for this. And maybe not smoking that attrition so hard, because I think France is going to slap us silly in that regard a little bit. Alright, troops, make your way up to, I don't know, Tyrol and Trent. Our Leaken individuals over there. And the rest of you be north, ready to attack France over here. Provided no nasties join the coalition after this, we're just going to delve into France proper. So many ways to increase fort defense, not enough ways to blow through it. Okay, so we'll be sending out 3 peace deals and then 1 declaration of war. And the Ottomans are now fully Western. Good job. Just to be sure, Austria, you're not quite over the overextension limit, are you? 7 and 6 and 8. Hmm. 31. Oh wow, that would push you over it, and you're not coring anything. You know what, I think you can enjoy a bit of overextension. You'll probably find yourself able to core something after all this. I have confidence in you. Probably hilariously misplaced. Alright, I'm sure when your capital falls... Come on. You could always go for Swedish Holstein as a warm-up first, says Landmisa. Well, I could, and the Swedish... Oh, what?! Sweden, you piece of crap. You'd be bringing in some heavy hitters as well. Lithuania and Muscovy. And, worst of all, Cusco. They rule over Baden, who I'm going to have to fight one way or t'other. At least I know Lithuania wouldn't join in. Now is actually the ideal time to go for this. Because I can occupy the capital of Baden for ticking war score, and I'll get Holstein out of it. I hate to admit it, but that's the best thing to do right now. Damn it, I wanted to fight France. Actually, that's your opinion about Baden. You'll probably help out because you love Sweden. Well, whatever, let's go for it anyway. I'm not getting any younger. Siege him up, lads. Well, actually, nothing too special about Holstein. Siege him up with 20 stack. The 40 stack rather. You folks stay behind as, I don't know, moral support. You hold out in Mecklenburg. You folks come a bit further in so we don't get sniped by anything. Sunni zealots in Austria, I'd rather they succeeded, but well, Austria's taking care of that. Sweden gave you a curveball, don't you like that? No, it would be a curveball if Sweden suddenly integrated Austria and Brandenburg out of the blue. And then suddenly I'd have to fight them all over again. That would be interesting. Jake, are you playing the startup exploit player bonuses? I am not. Here, there's some proof for you. I don't use that exploit anymore. I only did it once. And it didn't even work. It invalidated achievements. Alright, Lithuania did join in, just as expected, but as long as we get our ticking war score from holding Baden, I fear nothing. Except for the fact that it's going to be quite expensive to take all of Baden. 10 and 9 is 19, 29, 39, 40. Well, this could be a long war. I don't know, Lithuania would probably want some more trade power to go with the stuff they already have. Poland's definitely going to give them access. In fact, they're already on their way. Jeez. They want the Mecklenburgers. Alright, we're going to wait till just before they arrive then. They arrive on the 14th, huh? No, they don't arrive at all. What are you doing, Brandenburg? I mean, I know you're insanely powerful. Oh, of course, discipline helps them in tactics as well. That's a huge bonus for you. And you've got a great general on top of that. Well, hey, I will join you in your endeavours. Maybe I shouldn't cross a river to help you out, though. There's rivers everywhere, man. But not between there and Pomerania. What a guy. Okay, we need this capital very quickly. So we'll throw our Siege 2 general on the case. I'm sure Brandenburg had it sorted anyway. Such a shame that battle was worthless in terms of war score. Alright, capital down already. And we can get Savoy out of this war. No, no, stop taking the money, Jake. It's utterly unnecessary and actually hurting you. Old habits, they die so hard. Which means we've 100%ed this war, so that's got to go to Trier. And that eradicates the Palatinate altogether and gives Trier something nice to core. And if we annex this in Austria's name, they are the only people left, right? That'll get rid of the Diplomatic Defence Act. Pushes Austria over the limit, but I'm sure they can deal with it. Go on, Habsburgs. Where's your Maria Theresa now? Jake, Lithuania has -3 stability. Guess they'll be wanting out of this war, huh? Alright, you're pretty good, Mr. Bal. Should I call you a Bal-class predator? Because you're about to be the predator against these Lithuanians. That's fine, I didn't want that military access anyway. Apparently we don't have the war goal. I thought we did siege up Baden. I must have been looking at the wrong province. Ah, it was Württemberg. My mistake. Well, there's no time. Siege it up now. My impatience will be my undoing, but there we go. We'll leave some of you behind there, and the rest of you move over there, and really it's just a case of the waiting game. We have everything we need to win this war. So, since nobody did join in the coalition, let's make good of my promise to fight France. We managed to bring over all of our troops. Our manpower is looking pretty alright. We have Tech 25, they have Tech 24. Our cannons are going to be 50% better than theirs. Unfortunately, we don't have the extra morale, but we'll be getting it. Creek, Iroquois, France, Switzerland, and Cusco. Well, France is the main bad boy here, so they're the only ones we really have to worry about. Let's not even prepare for this. Let's just jump right in and see what happens. Now, I'm really looking forward to how this war is going to go. Right. First things first, we will take a break until tomorrow, where we will continue this war. Tomorrow, early afternoon, I'm going to play some DDR because I really feel the itch for playing that, and then I'll probably take a shower and then carry on with this game. I'll also run a trial for the multiplayer game. I'll just make sure that I'm actually able to host and stream a decent multiplayer game. So if there's a handful of you who want to help out with testing that tomorrow, I'd be much obliged if you could just join in to make sure that everything runs steady. So yeah, tomorrow some DDR and then we crush France. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you are too. And remember, there is no grayskin to even settle for. Have a wonderful night.